everybody. We are Black and Soul. I am Tony Two Pint, and this is April, me. And I am tired.
I'm not up yet.
I think April is also tired, hence why she's making coffee. But she's trying to get out of drinking this beer that she agreed to drink when she lost this bet. So y'all see how she be acting, not holding up her end of the damn deal. She want to drink coffee, and then now she's gonna be like, "Oh, I don't want to drink beer.
I'm going to drink the beer of my choice."
No, that's not what the bet was, ma'am.
We didn't have a bet.
She be lying. She lost the pants on the ground pole. Y'all sided with me.
Also, what?
The pants on the ground pole.
Goofy song.
Yeah, y'all sided with me. So April is supposed to be drinking a beer of my choosing today. We'll figure out if that happens later because she's fucking rude. Horrible sport. Sore loser. But we'll let her get her coffee started. What are you making today, Chef April?
Oh, sorry. We are making breakfast pockets.
She says breakfast pockets. She has her back to the microphone, so I don't know how clearly that comes across. Well, apparently this is part of in these lovely ingredients.
All right. Sorry.
Does it come like this all the time? This cookie dough?
No, normally I get the links for us. She said cookie dough.
This is cookie dough packaging, right, y'all? Cookie dough packaged sausage.
Tony she's not allowed in the kitchen for most of the part of our relationship.
Whew, drink your coffee because you are a Krabby Patty this morning.
I need my hair on.
Drink your coffee. So who do we have with us? Looks like we got a few people online. Tap in the comments. Let us know you're here. I will greet you since April's a Krabby Patty.
Hit your spirit. Get that first sip.
Oh, Lord. I'm convinced that coffee includes cocaine of some sort.
I'm okay with that. Oh, crackhead. From a coffee. So, yeah. I just preheated the oven. I was going to come out here and roll the dough. But y'all, it was a struggle this morning. So, basically, I use crescent rolls. I use this for a lot of recipes. Like I make Tony's pizza bites, which I'm going to be doing for Christmas. That was a surprise, but she gets pizza bites.
It's a surprise.
I haven't made those for you in I don't know how long.
I mean, but it's a surprise.
It was a surprise. So when we were first dating, I think that was our first Christmas. Was that first Christmas?
Yeah.
Our first Christmas, I was acting all fancy and shit. So I had made pizza bites. And what was the other starter I made for you?
You made your own, pig in a blanket with little smokies.
With the crescent rolls.
Wrapping up. See, Jason wants to see you drink another smoked beer.
Jason, I don't want to fight you, sir. I don't want to fight you. Jason always start mess with me. Ain't nobody drinking no ham-ass beer.
Oh, Lord.
That's Jason. You know who that is? Jason from...
I know exactly who.
My boo, Jason.
Jason from Shacklands.
But, yeah. Won't be none of that, sir. No ham-ass beer.
See, April is a very poor sport. She is. Hopefully this coffee gets her less
Y'all
Krabby
want me
Patty.
to gag and throw up on camera, and that's not going to happen.
You didn't gag and throw up the last time you drunk one. Barely.
But we're going to be rolling out crescent rolls. This one here is a weirdo and doesn't eat eggs. Mine will include eggs. Hers will just have cheese and meat. So we're going to roll up the dough, stuff them, get in the oven. It's kind of like Hot Pockets, but better. So I'm going to get going on it.
We have Rochelle here. Good morning.
Hey, Rochelle.
Rudy says she can drink the rock beer. I sent Tony.
Bro, that was y'all. Ooh, I don't even know how y'all drink that. What do you pair that with? What do you pair cheap ass ham with? Let me know. That shit was disgusting.
So rude.
And then Dan got nerves to post a big ass picture of it last night. He's so trying. People be trying to trigger me.
So Esmeralda says not making croissants from scratch.
No. Griselda, girl, I don't bake.
Esmeralda.
Oh, Esmeralda, I'm sorry. She bakes. Baking requires measuring and shit like that, and that's not my forte. I measure a goddamn thing.
I'm not a pastry person though. It took me a couple tries to make the crust to the baby pecan pies that I made.
Yeah, I don't do the measuring. I be remixing shit on the spot. I like to taste my food as I go. You can't be tasting raw ass eggs and shit. Girl, it's not for me. I'll burn down this whole damn kitchen.
Who is this cussing me out in the comments? Who is this?
Somebody cussing at you?
Life, not literally, girl. Life with Brandy. I know you see me commenting, Tony. Is this cousin Brandy?
Oh, that's Brandy.
Is this cousin Brandy or another Brandy?
What is you doing? So many Brandies.
You're cutting this?
Yeah. I don't know how to pop these.
Girl. Yeah, Esmeralda says croissants are hard.
Yeah, they have to be flaky, and I love croissants, mind you, but I'm not here for the baking. Also, my counter is washed and sanitized, y'all. So don't be like April's gross and put shit on the counter.
And Brandy, I didn't cut out. I'm like, we were close to that. You emojis that you put in the.
Wait, which Brandy? This is my sis Brandy from YouTube or cousin Brandy.
I don't know the different Brandy screen.
We have 15 Brandies in our family and shit. No lie. And they all on my side.
Jason and Esmeralda are the only ones with a whole government on here.
Cousin Jay's here?
YouTube Brandy.
Hi, that's the baby.
Which one?
Remember her baby was in the video and she was like, "Can I have my shoes?" Brandy has the most beautiful babies.
Yeah. All the kids are the best part of even watching the YouTube videos.
I really
do
watching for the babies.
They are entertaining. But we make sure we read all the rest of Brandy's comments so I don't get in trouble.
She lit. She will buck on you.
And we see. Look at this.
She will buck on you. So I'm just pretty much putting flour on the counter so it won't stick when I roll it out. Basically, if y'all have ever worked with crescent rolls, they're cut. So I just follow that. I just ball these up and roll them out to the size that I want. But like literally they're already cut. This is interesting. You never seen me do this?
No, you just told all these people that I'm not allowed in the kitchen, and you're gonna ask, "Have I ever seen you do that?"
I thought you had saw me this once. Did you come in and get a
she is using my rolling pin that I used to bake.
We didn't have these. I used to be ghetto and just going like this
after she disrespected me for purchasing it, saying I was spending too much, but now she want to use it.
First of all, let's go to that story.
Rolling shit out.
Y'all know I have a toxic relationship with Amazon, okay? The Amazon account is in her name, so anytime I buy something, I get a text, you need this, and what is this? And you meant like, and then she asks me questions she already knows the answer to. You ordered something, obviously. But I get nickeled and dime, but someone gets a hobby and they spend like $200 at a time. Not a problem.
$200 at a time.
Not a problem.
Yeah, the rolling pin was $200.
The rolling pin, pots, sifters. I don't even know what the fuck a sifter is. We have one now. We have a measuring scale. We got a whole bunch of shit in here for baking. 15 books.
Yeah, April never buys books or cooking things. She doesn't get a new set of pots or anything.
I need that. We got to eat. You have to put the food in the pot to cook.
Weird that my photo isn't showing up. Oh, well. Ooh. I think it's about 20 years old anyway. Esmeralda is saying that. But no, I was talking about you put your actual name on there. Jason says, I'm too lazy to switch that on. This daughter says, I'm too dim to figure it out. Oh, child. Kids be gangster.
First off, my mom will still call me or Tony to program shit if she gets a new phone. So
every time we go over there,
she got a whole project.
The Wi-Fi has changed, and I'm like, well, what's the Wi-Fi password? We press this button, and I'm like, ma'am.
I have to almost like every other week.
Reception in their house. I need this to be working. Ooh. Look at you.
Every other week, I have to like change my mom's password and stuff like that. So Jason, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, boo. That's what you're here for.
Jason has, the best named beer, I think.
It was my first beer collab, kind of. I wish I could have tasted it.
Don't think this is my real name? I do think it's your real name. That's
the whole thing.
That's
people
what
be
we
putting
saying.
Fake names on there.
That's why we didn't know who Brandy is, because people have first, and you and Jason have a first and last name, and people have their YouTube channel names on here. So it's hard.
I have like 17 in my family alone. So, and they sometimes hop on here.
Is this your real name, Esmeralda? You got a pseudonym going on?
Yeah, because Esmeralda sound all exotic to me, at least. Esmeralda. Okay. Can you do me a favor? Can you get the baking pan out of here?
Oh, now you want to act nice.
Put you to work.
I don't want to play this. This one?
Yeah, that one's fine.
Or you want the bigger one?
That one's fine. And then if you could line it with foil. You ain't even doing nothing.
I am entertaining the people.
I am entertaining the people.
You cursed out by Brent for not responding.
You was taking too damn long, so she had to buck on
you. You got me doing this. I gotta talk to the people while you concentrate on whatever this is.
So anyway, rolling them out. They don't have to be like super fancy. They just have to be pockets, so when I stuff them all, stuff won't fall out. That was really a basic way of explaining it, but y'all know what I mean. But anyway, crescent rolls, y'all, are like so versatile. Again, I make pizza bites, those little smoky things. I like to make fake Jamaican beef patties with these.
Which side of this you want up, the shiny or the?
It doesn't matter. So I'm gonna spray it with cooking spray in a minute. Also, tidbit: if you baking stuff, line it with foil so you don't have to scrub that shit after you're done. Just a tidbit. Y'all know I'm lazy when it comes to shit like that. So, Jason, what have you been drinking? Are we still Team Say So?
Huh?
Nothing. I was just watching you work. I'm sorry.
No staring.
Just watching you work.
No staring. No.
But are you still Team Say So, Jason? Or do you have a new beer of choice that you're working with?
Always Team Say So, but I think I'm about to grab a triple. Okay.
Triple.
Girl. So Esmeralda's government is Leslie.
See?
And that Esmeralda is her tarot name, she says.
Go
nickname her mom
ahead.
gave her. Rochelle says, this discussion reminds me of when we first got together. I was a stay-at-home mom. He worked all the time, always watching the finances. We talked about it in our almost getting divorced video. I feel like we have one of these every week.
We be having some first 48 type moments in this house sometimes. So marriage is hard. It's work.
It is. All jokes aside.
You have to co-sign that hard though, baby. Like it is. It's like I'm
so
rude.
So rude.
See?
But yeah, Jason's about to grab a triple. I might get a beer in a minute too.
I'm gonna get one of the beers Virginia sent me.
No, I get to pick the beer.
I'm not. You always picking nasty ham ass beers and shit, and I'm not in the mood.
See, Jason got on here to see you drink.
Jason did not get on here to see me drink.
He already indicated that.
No, he did not.
In the comments,
he be playing. Jason be playing. Oops.
See, Jason says Tony gets to pick.
Why?
That was the deal.
We didn't even have no deal. I don't know what you told. You probably asked me this shit when I was half asleep.
No,
he wasn't
asleep because you tried. I told you I was going to put it on the poll. We're betting a beer choice, and
you're gonna pick something nasty just because you petty like that.
I'm not petty. No, the poll was about, for y'all, those of y'all who aren't on Twitter with us. The poll was. I was singing Pants on the Ground from that American Idol. Pants on the ground, pants on the ground.
I've never seen
Looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. April, like, you making up a new song? I'm like, no, that was on American Idol. And she was like, that wasn't on there, so I could pull up the video. She was like, you the only one that remembers this goofy ass shit. I'm like, everyone remembers Pants on the Ground. So I put up a poll, said who remembers the Pants on the Ground audition, and most people
Mind you,
it.
where did y'all hear me agree to any damn thing in that story?
I said, I said that at the beginning part. For a beer, for whoever wins. But I get to pick. And Jason said, April just called someone petty.
Yes. So if I said, it's true.
No, nobody believe you.
I am the CEO and founding president of petty.com. So I know petty when I see petty.
What's up, Virginia? What's
up? Tony Petty. She be trying to act all nice to y'all in real life out of the two of us.
Girl, stop. Don't believe her. She lying. She is lying, just like she lied about this beer.
Petty.
Esmeralda said Pants on the Ground was on American Idol. Yeah, that old ass black man got on there and that was his audition. So Mary J. Blige was in the panel for the judging.
Until she pulled it up, girl, I had no idea.
Looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. And he had a whole verses and chorus to it. He said he wanted to somebody just needed to get their uncle. He had no business on there.
Looking like a Mississippi pimp on American Idol.
He looked like an old man in 2000 trying to be young with the sweats and like
it was horrible.
People used to wear them velour type sweats. he had some shit like that on.
All right. So basically, 1 tube will make about 4. I usually do 2 tubes to make like 8 when I do my patties, but it makes about 4. So I'm gonna let those rest. They kind of get a little plump when you let them rest a little bit and you roll them out again. And then I'm just gonna get started on the stuffing, which will be good old Jimmy Dean sausage. And I'm being lazy, so I got ready-made bacon, so I didn't feel like messing with bacon. I know I don't like grease popping me and shit. My skin is doing great, so I don't want to do that. So we're doing the bacon. We're doing some sharp cheddar cheese, and mine will include eggs. Hers will not. So I'll be right back.
Excuse you. I am not a puppet.
I'm your puppet.
Rudy says the Bernie Mac sweatsuit look. Was it the same dude who came up with it? He said that was an original song, so that's what I understood. I don't know how he would have stolen that from anybody. So when he said he wanted to sing this song that he wrote about pants on the ground and how young boys look foolish, I believed that was his. I don't have any additional confirmation on that though. But yeah, April was of the impression that I made this up sitting on the couch.
Cause she always be making up little songs and shit.
Donny Osmond, I'm your puppet.
I'm your puppet.
But I am not.
Bam, 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 bam.
Mr. Donny can be the puppet because I'm not being it.
And then I spray it with olive oil spray. Or pan if you have pans. Either one.
So Jason says he's getting a triple. What's everybody drinking? I got water right now. April's drinking coffee.
Brandy doesn't drink beer, I don't think.
No, but there are other things to drink. You're drinking coffee. I got
Get
water.
some Henny, Brandy. All right.
Because it's a nice afternoon time for people. Football is on. People might have a beer with their football food on a Sunday afternoon.
I used to make Tony football food.
Yeah.
When I used to get that act right. She used to get football food.
What is used to get act right? You wanted to be a stay-at-home wife and YouTuber, and you have been granted.
Brandy, I need you to ship me a kid.
Don't understand.
Let me just get one.
Jason says I forgot to put the triple in the fridge, so it's Saison o'clock.
Saison.
There's a brewery up here that has one. I wanted you to try. I sent one to Isaac. I didn't get his feedback on it, but it's not too expensive. There's a newer brewery here in Santa Clarita, so over in like the downtown-ish Newhall area.
Newhall?
Yeah. But they have Saison. And they got a few different Belgian styles that they do. I haven't had too much of their stuff.
All right, y'all. This will be the only time in life you'll ever hear me say this, but I'm only seasoning with pepper and salt. It's really it's seasoned salt.
Yeah,
so
that's not even.
But I'll never in life ever say that when I'm cooking. 2 seasonings.
Esmeralda says she's drinking tea, thinking she might be.
You drinking Alagaskar White Girl?
Don't want to end up in the ER. I'm not sure what this disorder you're talking about is. I might have to.
Who got a disorder?
She says she thinks she might be flirting with diverticulitis. There's a lot of. I'm far away from the screen, and there's a lot of letters I can't decipher.
I'm your puppy.
We can have all the kids in exchange for a play. You tripping? I got you, Brandy.
I got you.
You taxing right now for?
I got you.
You taxing.
Her babies are so cute.
Yeah. I have to look up this.
Lord, now she's gonna get to Googling.
I want to learn. Esmeralda obviously shared this.
So yeah, salt, pepper, a little bit of milk. Ooh, that coffee just hit your spirit. Excuse me, babe. I'm gonna go ahead and scramble these.
Oh, this sounds like it kind of suck. I'm sorry, not feeling well. She said gut problems. Oh, I've had some recently too. So yeah,
we had a whole prescription, y'all, that cost $100 for like what, 7 day prescription?
No, it was a 10-day prescription, 2 pills a day. It was the medication is maybe about $4,000. So once the insurance covered what it was gonna cover, we still ended up paying over $100 for
$100. She better not get sick a goddamn day in her life until 2025. Okay, for 10 fucking days, $100.
A 10-day prescription, but it kind of But what I had kind of sucked. It was called C. diff. I got it twice in a row.
Cooties.
Yeah, I was on antibiotics for the better part of 2 months.
On her birthday. That's what's up.
Yeah, I felt really sad and unhappy. Couldn't drink. No beers. Esmeralda says she has a tummy tea recipe. Yeah, so some people seem to be familiar with C. diff. I got it twice.
First off,
3 weeks.
And she thought she had Rona.
No, because the first time I got it, April and I had gone to the park and we were kicking off like some birthday stuff. I was there.
We had a social distancing. Social distancing. What was it? Picnic? Yeah, I got flour on me.
We were
picnic with our friend.
We were having a picnic. I felt fine going once I got there. I felt really chilly, and she was saying, "Oh, it's hot out here." I don't know why.
Like me and Tamina were like fanning ourselves, and she was like, "I'm gonna get my sweatshirt."
And I put on a sweatshirt. I laid on the blanket and was talking to them. But when I got up to go, I fell asleep in the grass. When I got up to go, I felt dizzy and I couldn't stand up. I was sweating. I felt like I was freezing, but I was sweating and I couldn't stand up. My stomach felt horrible. When we got here, I took my temperature. I was kind of short of breath, had a real fever. Fever was maybe 103, 104. But, I got a negative COVID test back. April took one too. We're also negative. But then I was like, well, I don't know what this is. So I took my negative COVID test results. I went to urgent care. They still dumped me in the COVID area there.
I would have fucking socked the nurse.
I was unhappy with that. Because I took a test just to make sure that I wasn't going to go exposing people to stuff. But, yeah, I went in that COVID unit and the doctor went, we don't know. So I had to give them, all these bodily fluid samples. And they said it was C. diff. So Took one medication that didn't work. Got another one a couple weeks later, and that was $100 medicine. Now I don't have it anymore.
Mind y'all, when we were at the park and she was laid out, I just thought she was fucking drunk. So
I drank this much of a Pilsner. I don't know how she thought I was drunk from that.
Me and Tamina was like, she's drunk. It's her birthday. We're gonna let her look like a wino in the park. Lay the fuck out, sleep. But
I drank this much beer it was a bottle of like a Bitburger Pills. It was not. No one was drunk.
I thought she was being a wino, but people get turned for their birthday, so I wasn't upset.
That nobody was drunk. I didn't.
I'm just frying up the sausage. Just to let y'all know what I'm doing.
But yeah, we'll move along from the gloom and doom. I am feeling better.
Moral of the story is she can't get fucking sick no more when the meds cost $100.
Thank you for that, April. Thank you for that.
So I'll let that shit be known.
Thank you.
Do you want sausage and bacon in yours together, or do you not want me to mix the meats in yours?
Yeah, you can mix the meat in mine. I probably want less cheese than you.
I know. Have to customize them for baby. I'm making them really basic today, but I have made them with like onion and bell pepper. I made it one time with hash brown. So this is like a recipe that you can just pretty much put whatever the hell you want in there. And for mommies like Brandy, like it's dope to make them like on a Sunday and keep them in a Ziploc with a little paper towel wrapper on them, and you can just heat them up in the morning so you don't have to. And I know Brandy goes to school and she has all her babies, so that'd be a quick breakfast, girl.
I mean, and those are easily customizable because you can pretty much cook up whatever you're gonna put them in, just wrap whatever you're gonna put.
Can you open this? I don't know what's going on. My nails are too cute.
Well, these.
Thank you.
See how she talks so nice when she wants something, but she's just so disrespectful if she does not need help. See how she be acting.
I be finessing.
Which saison do you have, Jason? What saison are you drinking? I'm about to get a beer in just a second.
But yeah, this is like a super easy, super affordable too. I think the whole meal probably costs under $20. Especially with what we're using, the basic ingredients we have, just meat, cheese, and eggs.
You want to turn that on?
Too much?
Yeah, too much. We already tried this. What are you doing?
I'm trying to see if I can do it. See?
It's not necessary. Jason says he's drinking his own saison.
The tiny
No. Saison Davenport.
Oh.
Yeah, turn it down.
Okay, so I'm going to tell Brandy the story. And Esmeralda, I don't know if you know it. So the homie Jason is here in the chat, brews beer. And I don't even know how we got to the discussion, but somebody was like, a lot of beers have a lot of stupid names. She's so extra. That refer to women's body parts, and like cans be super chauvinistic or whatever. And I don't even know how I got irritated. I think somebody asked the question and I was like, they never make a beer called like Tiny Dick Saison, and we all know those are not the Saison, but the Tiny Dicks. Those are like very common. So the homie Jason brewed a beer called Tiny Dick Saison, and I was so here for it, and I was so happy, and I was so proud, because if they want to make beers about tits and ass, I feel like we should make beers about tiny dicks. It's only fair. But anyway, that's my story. I was super here for it. Jason is home. Are those are Virginia's beers in those two, or are they in the big fridge?
Most of those are in here.
Okay.
Well,
Did she send me a say something?
there's several ones.
Can you bring me a say something?
Oh
Oh my God, Tony, you really gonna make me do that?
yes!
You are so not a team player.
You're not a team player.
You gonna pick something nasty, I know you.
Alright, we'll
She's baby trying to make me drink nasty stuff she know I ain't gonna like.
different. We'll do the fooder say something.
What the fuck is a fooder?
We'll find out. You like fooders.
Do I? Does that mean it's infused with fruit or something?
Where is those big barrels like you see at New Belgium?
Oh, okay. I don't want to hear that puppet song. It's in my head.
I'm curious.
Puppet. I think a saison will go good with this. Say something will go really good with this. That's not usually a breakfast beer, I don't think. A saison, is it? I think I need more bacon.
It all depends what you're making. More than anything, you want to match intensity and flavor. So it depends what you're making on breakfast.
Usually I would...
You might be able to argue that breakfast foods aren't as intense as some.
They're not, flavor-wise. Can you open this again? I don't know why I'm having a difficult time.
What did you close it back for?
I didn't thought I had enough paper.
Oh, no need for apologies, Virginia. You do your thing. We appreciate you.
Hi, sis.
No, she said she's popping in and out.
Oh, I'm texting you a little bit after this. I gotta talk to you about something.
But yeah, I'm trying to find myself a beer in April.
Did you open it?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm gonna just use all of this. This is so convenient. Now, if I was making like real breakfast, like some pancakes and shit like that, I would not be using this ready-made bacon. But for stuff like this is a time saver. I don't like frying my bacon. I usually put my bacon in the oven. Does anyone else cook their bacon like that? Like I'll get a baking sheet and let the grease drip. And just do it in the oven. It's so much more easier. Plus, you don't get popped with the grease. Y'all know how I am about that.
Yeah, you wearing face shields.
That's what they for. To shield your damn face.
From coronavirus.
From everything.
All right, we have this 6-pack from all the LA breweries. Should I drink Satan wears pajamas on a Sunday?
What the hell?
Well, I didn't know it was going to be called that. It's a red ale.
I'm not with the satanic names and shit.
You know, we're going to drink it.
I'm gonna act real Baptist right now. I'm not drinking that shit.
I'm not giving it to you. I gave you what you're drinking.
I ain't with that. I don't even like the Voodoo Ranger. He looked a little off.
Mom was unhappy with the voodoo skeleton.
So was my mama. I'm not with all that shit. Why can't we have happy characters? Like, what the hell?
Happy characters.
So all. I'll start my eggs. All right, y'all. We're like 5 minutes away from stuffing and put them in the oven. And then I'm going to taste this nasty ass beer Tony is setting me up
Wow.
for. I know it's nasty.
So fucking rude. So rude. I'm the puppet.
I wish I could see the cupboards. Like, we have more beer glasses than regular glasses. This whole cabinet is for Tony's beer cups.
Oh, you want the baby one? I think you like this
Yeah.
a lot.
No, the baby.
What baby?
That's mine.
No.
Give me that one.
I'm not giving you that.
Why are you acting stingy with glasses?
No.
A whole time.
Ma'am.
That's a tasting cup they sent.
See above refly.
A fly.
Somebody said something about a fly. Let's see. Esmeralda, I just realized something. You guys are my new church. We'll take that, Esmeralda.
Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
I'm looking for this fly comment.
I want to be the old black lady in the church that like act like she got Tourette's and just be shouting shit. Y'all been to Black Baptist churches? It's always 2 to 3 older black women with big ass hats that will repeat everything the fucking pastor said 2 minutes after he said it. And then when the choir is singing, they kind of like act like Jeezy or DJ Khaled and they hype up the fucking choir. I'm gonna be that black lady.
Oh, so Esmeralda said She had a horrible experience. Recently found a drowned fly intact in her canned beer, and she was horrified. Yeah, I think I'd be pretty.
Girl, you should sue. My California ass would have sued. And got some coins.
That sounds pretty horrifying.
That's just nasty.
Poor April's
What?
Hooter Saison. Yeah, the glass our friend gave us. Hopewell Hooter Saison.
That's so nasty. Well, I'm glad you saw that shit before you drunk it.
Yeah.
Because I
Ready for your tasting.
Threw up and then sued for trauma and fucking medical bills. I would have acted a goddamn ass. I'm not even lying.
Hats are key. They sent me a $10 refund. Drink.
Okay. Get every bit of your life.
Stop inspecting shit and drink the beer.
You gotta go in. Again.
It was in your mouth? Ugh.
I like this. What is this?
Hooter Saison. We told you.
It's a little stronger than the other Saisons that I like.
What you mean stronger?
Like, it's stronger. Explain to me what Footer is.
Footer is, I told you, Footer is them barrels like you see in New Belgium.
The wood?
Yeah.
Is that what's making it taste kind of, I don't know what that taste is. It's not bad.
Is it more tart? Is it like sourish a little bit?
A little spicier.
I mean, there's different microorganisms in the Footer, and Footers are usually barrels taken from other places, normally wine.
I like it.
This was all right. Probably will go good with these pockets one I got. I'm drinking an American red ale. This came in a 6-pack of one of my favorite breweries in Southern California. They make Pascal. Obviously, we can't drink too much of that with the pandemic going on because you can't go in. And Pascal isn't really something that you can package to have people take home too much. It takes some pretty specialized stuff. But they, along with Yelp LA, got together with 5 other breweries to offer a 6-pack with 1 beer from each brewery. And this was one of them. I got a really nice English dark lager from McLeod, which is a brewery that I like.
Is that the one Josie works at?
Josie works at Common Space.
Oh, okay. That's different.
That was the IPA that I had last night. Okay. But this is a red ale from wherever this is. Paperback.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and stuff the pockets. I'm going to do Tony's first because hers are a little special. So she'll get a little bit of cheese, some bacon, and some sausage. And then I'll show you guys how I fold it. And then I use the back of a fork to pin. Well, actually, I'm not going to do the egg wash. You can do egg wash or water, just the liquid. And you just run your finger along the outside of the pocket and you fold it over. And you take the fork and you just pinch it so it stays sealed. I'm going to show you all that. But I just want to tell you what I was doing. Continue with your beer talk.
Oh, I don't remember what I was talking about.
Sorry. Also, you want to wait till the ingredients cool down a little bit. Because if you put it in the crescent rolls hot, it's not going to seal. So I'm going to let this cool for a little bit. Because it won't seal. The heat won't. I don't know why, but it just won't seal. So I'll just do an assembly line. We'll do 2 of Tony's first, and then I'm going to use that one. That one's a little bigger.
So, Jason, is your brewery tap room only or on-site only, or do you do it anywhere?
I should have got me a damn Tiny Dick Saison.
Well, you don't have that.
Are we brewing Tiny Dick Saison again?
I don't know.
I would love and
to
hate to see the artwork that went into Tiny Dick Saison.
Archibald, cousin Archibald is in the building.
The newly engaged Arch.
Yeah, they're so cute. Him and Emily.
They are cute. First of all, why she didn't know that was Emily in the picture Arch from last night?
Well, she had her hair pulled back. She looked a little different. I was like, oh, Arch got him a personal trainer.
I was dying.
Oh, Emily says hello also.
Hey, Em.
And thank you for the compliments on the shirts. We still got a couple of adjustments to make. This is our Black and Soul, first iteration of a signature tee that we're going to do. We're looking for somebody that'll give us a little better quality as far as manufacturing. We don't want to wash it and then have
we're not putting our name on cheap shit.
Yeah, and charge people money for it. But yeah, this is the design that the signature tee is gonna have, and we might do some white tees with the black logo as well.
And I'll be doing some other shirts, non-signature shirts, but they'll have some very bomb sayings on them after.
Darcy, I'm gonna have my personal trainer over, cancel the workout, and just drink beers with her. Emily would love that. Everybody's relationship is different.
I was dying.
Everybody's relationship is different.
She's like, "Who is this woman?" I'm like,
she looks so different with her hair up.
She did look a little tanner.
Yeah, that too.
She looked tanner, but they're in Florida, so I was dying.
Yeah, I'm drinking Satan PJs.
Like my little cousin was bold, but he ain't that damn bold.
It's all right. It's an American red. I favor the Irish ones, but I bought this 6-pack, so I'm gonna drink this.
Excuse me, sweetie.
It has a bit of like astringency and some harsh bitterness that I don't too much care for. I don't know why I'm continuing to drink it, but yeah.
What is the style of the beer?
American red ale.
Okay.
The malt profile is fine. I think some shit happened for this one.
Is it hoppy?
Yeah.
I hate hoppy.
It's not. I mean, hoppy means different things, but
I don't like the bitterness.
This is very bitter and it's astringent, just harsh.
Oh, good.
But yeah, I'm gonna probably get something else in just a second.
This fruit.
Also, actual cousin brandy is on here. There was another brandy.
Hi, cousin Brandy.
And now that we have 2 brandies.
I was telling Brandy how we got like 18 brandies in our family.
I don't know there's no date code on these Esmeralda. So I don't know. I just got this earlier maybe about 1 week ago, so it definitely didn't age here.
Yours is gonna be so stuffed. It looks so good.
Yeah, Brandy. April is making some breakfast pockets.
Yeah, cousin Brandy.
We'll give a look at she's stuffing some Pillsbury crescent rolls with all these lovely ingredients. That's what we're doing. I'm pouring this out. I don't know.
See, when Tony doesn't like something, she's so polite about it.
I don't want to. I mean,
like this is
a lot of the breweries are struggling right now. I'm not trying to make anyone look bad.
So polite.
But yeah, I can't do it.
She wasn't feeling it at all. Okay, so y'all, the hardest thing about these pockets, because like you saw me do this semi-homemade cooking, like none of this shit is homemade. The scariest part is the folding and the tucking, because if they don't seal, like when they bake, obviously the crust is going to rise and the shit is going to it's still going to taste good, but the presentation is going to be horrible. So I just wet my fingertips, or you can use the egg wash, which I'm not trying to flip y'all off. Egg wash is just a little bit of egg and milk and also a little bit of water. And you just want to run your finger alongside the outsides, like you're tracing a circle around the actual dough. And then you take the back of a fork and we're just going to press it down a little bit just so that they seal.
Checking on my fantasy football. I opened this and then didn't get a read on what's going on.
So we're going to hope they seal. I stuffed the fuck out of Tony's since she wasn't getting any egg.
But yeah, I'm doing all right against this one dude.
This one dude, babe.
I don't know who the hell. My work group has a fantasy football league, and we're international, so everybody's in different places. So I don't know some of these people. But yeah, 21.8 to 19.0 right now. I have 1,000 people in the lineup already, though.
Yeah, perfect.
I got 3 yet to play. He has 4 yet to play.
These are also really good.
You want me to point the camera down again? One more time for Esmeralda. So, yeah, that's April closing up these pockets. Like a regular old pastry chef making a.
That one didn't feel good.
I think that one probably just has too much.
I stuffed Tony's a lot with a lot of meat.
So we doing hand pies? Yeah, I guess it's kind of like a hand pie.
The breakfast version. I was gonna say these will go really bomb when we're all off of house arrest and we go like parties and shit. Like brunch, would be bomb for brunch. Obviously, be bomb for like you can stuff these y'all with anything. Like I said, I've made fake Jamaican beef patties with this. You can also stuff these with like fruit and make sweet ones. I've done that before with cherries.
Esmeralda has compared these. It said breakfast pierogies.
Yep.
I don't know what the hell a pierogi is.
I have not had pierogies since we left Chicago.
There were pierogies there?
Yes.
Did I eat that one?
You didn't. You were so concerned with that daggone pizza. When we went to the Taste.
Oh, you had that at the Taste?
Yeah.
Well, I had seafood boil. Why I was so interested in a Midwest seafood boil, I don't know. But I had that. And I had, some Chicago pizza. I'm sure that'll be very polarizing as to what's pizza and what is not on here.
The pierogies were bomb.
I like the deep dish pizza casserole. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in your way.
I need to wipe my finger. Yeah, the pierogies in Chicago were everything.
Now I gotta find me a beer that I actually want to drink.
I think an egg wash would have been better, but yeah. You just want to wet your finger just so when you seal them, they kind of have a little bit of a grip. I have stuffed mine to capacity because I'm greedy. So hopefully they don't separate in the oven. And as you're sealing them, you can kind of like stuff or push the stuffing more towards the middle to give you a little bit more dough to work with. If you didn't overstuff yours like
mine. We are in Southern California, Esmeralda. Now that I think about it, there might have been some hop stems or fucking husks in that, in the mash or in the boil.
Well, then in that beer?
Yeah, like it's astringent. I mean, like the tannins that would come from those places. Tannins with the T.
I know I was saying Canon DJ Khaled. Let me
No.
Damn.
No, you may not.
See, me and Tony always do this. I'll be singing a song and I want to remix the shit. And she's like, that's not the words. I just remix.
No.
Damn.
No. What's up, Jamie?
Can't never have no creative outlet over here. Hey, Jamie.
You're creating all kind of shit. The people are on here to see you create, just not songs. Excuse me.
I have wet my finger just to seal it.
All right, try this again. Some Common Space Fresh Pills of LA. They holding it down for LA. Look at the artwork, LA skyline. And with it, they got the little LAX sign.
Also,
it goes all the way around. You got Dodger Stadium and shit on the back.
I have never had a beer from there, but I love their brewery, and I'm gonna tell you why. They don't gentrify, so the people that work there look like the people that live there. Every race, every color, every gender. They are very gay friendly. So I like them. Just saying. I don't even care how the beer tastes. I hope it's good, but I like them.
I've been there. When I worked in the area, it was that brewery was walking distance, and when I left the company, that was where people took me for my going away party celebration to Common Space. I liked the vibe. You know, some of it is overrun by tech people from my old company, but
everybody go Google or Common Space, the companies by it, to figure out where Tony used to work.
But yeah, I enjoyed it.
I'm your puppet.
I stopped by I think on Tuesday or Wednesday. Might have been Tuesday because I had because I think on Thursday I ended up going to somewhere else. Oh, Highland Park is where I went.
All right. These will bake for about 10 minutes. And we'll see what's going on with them. How's that one?
It's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah. I've been spoiled by companies that do just this.
So it's their specialty.
Yeah. Dovetail brews mostly just lagers. You know, they got a hef and they got some Belgian stuff. Like Kriek and Framboise and stuff. But they got mostly German shit that you're gonna have, which is lager.
Mind me, I'm just clean, so I don't have to do shit after we get off of here, and I can be lazy. That's how you do it.
Be lazy. So, I apologize that you all were not entertained by April drinking this beer.
What beer? I'm about to drink it. I just want to clean. And I actually like the beer.
Yeah, I mean, that also will be less entertaining to people.
Yeah.
I feel like people get on here when they know you're not going to like something.
See how she's admitting that she sets me
I do not set you up.
It's actually pretty good. It's pretty spicy, or more spicier. Or what am I trying to say? It's spicier than most of the saisons that I drink.
This one is good. Food or fermented, so there's some other microorganisms giving different byproducts.
I wouldn't pair it with this. That would probably go good. Let me think. Like if I'm not thinking dinner, that would go good with like a nice pasta. I feel like, but not like spaghetti. Like an Alfredo.
White sauce?
Yeah. Something like that. Cajun pot. It would go good with my Cajun
Arch
pot.
said him and his personal trainer had that beer the other night.
Arch, I was dying. She was really studying Emily's face. Like, who the fuck is this?
I'm like, you just gonna post it like this?
Bo, my cousin Bo.
Yeah, April talks about me for a long time about that one.
She just used to Emily seeing, with her face, not her face, her hair down. I was like, Arch is not fucking crazy.
You're not crazy.
He crazy, but he ain't crazy.
Training him for a beer fest. They canceled and drinking beer.
But anyway, y'all. So you're stuck with us for like 9 minutes.
9 minutes. We'll try another beer.
For 9 minutes. No ham shit, please.
Who told you I was giving you something?
So you just gonna get lit and just drink 4 or 5 beers up on here. This can is bomb.
I told you. You don't be listening to me. You don't trust me.
This is really bomb. This artwork is.
Yeah, I love it.
Is this Crenshaw?
All of it is in there from like all the way Dodger Stadium to LAX.
They got Crenshaw on the can. I'm here for that.
That's where they at. It's
right
off. They're right.
They off the Shaw. They off the Shaw. The Shaw looks kind of jacked up because they're trying to gentrify. But
all right, I've had 2 beers from this company, in the last, I guess over my weekend, I had a Keller Pills. And I also had an Italian Pills. Those were in crowlers, so I had to drink those right away, so they didn't go crazy. But I'm gonna try this Phil's Pills.
What the fuck is a Phil's Pills? That's just the name.
That's what they call it. It's a German Pills.
I mean the leftover eggs from the thing. Is it in a cloud? Is he in a cloud?
Daniel drank about 4 of those smoked beers in your honor last night, April. Jason said, that's nasty. I'm team April when it comes to smoked beers.
That shit is gross.
Jamie says, more for us.
You and Dan need prayer.
Esmeralda is not fucking with the smoked beers either. Virginia says she loves Italian Pilsner. I like the hop profile in Italian Pilsner.
Jamie and Dan be trying to start stuff.
You almost kind of get a bit of white wine quality when I drink some of those.
That tastes like white wine.
I don't have that here. I already drunk it.
You don't love white wine.
You don't like it. The last Italian Pilsner I gave you didn't like it.
You said the one you had tastes like white wine.
And the other one tastes like white. It is not going to be exactly white wine. There's some white wine qualities to it. All right. Phil Pills, German Pills, Highland Park Brewery. My friend Tamina has been telling me to go here for like months, but it's really far away from my house. So I had to put a stop in when I went to a work appointment that was down in Orange County on my way back. Stopped halfway at this spot. Oh, this place also, when I went to pick up my to-go order, they gave me a cheese wonton.
Tony has been coming home with beer every day last week. Like, she'll come in, I'm thinking it's Christmas presents that she's trying to hide from me. It's beer. Every day last week. I like the color. It kind of looks like wine. Or champagne.
It's supposed to be this color. German Pills.
I want to taste it.
Okay, I'll let you taste it first. It does not. This is not one that tastes. It should not taste anything like white wine. I haven't tasted that, so I can't tell you what it tastes like.
All I got was bubbles. Or head. I got a lot of head.
Okay. Thank you. That's a pretty beer. Yeah, they do well with the beers. What are your thoughts?
That's pretty good.
Let the record show that April just drank up Pills and said it was pretty good after she disrespected the Bitburger Pills and Pilsner.
I would like that with like something super fucking spicy.
This is a 16-ounce glass, Jamie.
That's pretty good. That just proves my point that it's not like I don't like certain styles. Certain breweries don't know what the fuck they're doing.
You were talking about the original breweries.
The original needs to retire because that shit was garbage.
Fucking rude.
This is
just
good.
Fucking rude.
I stand by what I said.
Let her say Highland Park is more capable of creating pills than Bitburger. That's April's
That's the monks.
opinion.
The monks. One?
No, the monks are in Belgium.
Listen, sometimes you got to bow out. Just saying.
They were so damn disrespectful.
Just saying.
Can't even fuck with her like that.
That one's good. I would pair it with something super spicy. Like that would go good with jambalaya.
Why would you do spicy?
Well, me and Tony, I think we differ. I don't like beers that compete or like I don't want my beer and my food going like this. One needs to be Tyson and the other one needs to be Joe Blow. This is a very subtle taste. You want to
match intensities though.
I don't. This is a very subtle taste and it wouldn't try to compete with the spices in the jambalaya is what I'm trying to say. I don't like my beers I don't want to battle.
You don't want them to clash, no.
I don't want them to clash, and I don't want them to battle. But some beers like this beer say so because it's so strong and spicy. I would not pair this with anything spicy. I just want one spice. Like I want one dominant You know what I'm trying to say?
I don't want one
Flavor
dominating
component.
the other. No.
I told you we different. I would pair that with jambalaya. That would go really good with jambalaya. Not saying it's not nasty or flavorful. It's just the flavor components in this would not compete with the spices in jambalaya. That's what I'm trying to say. This would fucking compete.
Sometimes you gotta sacrifice the battle in order to win the war. Oh, wow. I like Pilsner with spicy too.
Mm-hmm.
I agree,
That
but
would really
jambalaya, isn't that tomato based?
Yeah.
That's the knot. Like, I would take this with the spicy crab boil. I would drink that with this.
That might work.
That tomato is...
That would work with tomato.
Is not... I don't know.
Me,
spicy, I don't think is the issue for me. The intensity and that... The malt profile in this is so light.
It's subtle. It's very subtle.
Yeah.
And it's very...
Having a tomato base, something with a heavy... either sauce or base.
It's not a heavy sauce.
I think that's I think that one is heavier than this.
My jambalaya is not heavy. When you make jambalaya, you should have your rice should not be clumpy. It should not be soupy. It's not heavy. Your rice just has to have the flavor of tomatoes.
So is that Creole or Cajun? That's a Creole dish?
Yeah, it is.
With the tomato, yeah.
Yeah. Creole and Cajun, like sometimes I even have to stop and think. Creole
is city-based foods like Baton Rouge and New Orleans. Rich folks appropriating shit. More tomato-based.
Country.
Yeah, more tomato-based products. When they first started putting these foods together, they were importing tomatoes from Italy and shit. This is fucking the rich version of an artisanal experience. Yeah. Creole is country.
Very country.
A lot of spice, less tomato based.
Yeah. More of a roux. They use more roux, which is basically flour and some kind of oil. They use way more roux. But yeah, Creole and Cajun, they have the same dishes. It's the base is different, to be perfectly honest.
The Creole base is usually tomato based.
Etouffee is Cajun and jambalaya. It's the same.
Like, I would drink this with etouffee.
Yeah.
I would drink this with etouffee.
They usually have something that's very similar. The bases are just different.
Yeah.
Jambalaya is a tomato base. Etouffee is a roux.
And like the people in the country, Lafayette, Shreveport, they didn't have access to these tomatoes and other ingredients that people would get, and a lot of the spicing came from the fact that people didn't have access to refrigeration at the same time.
So when you have Cajun food, it's way spicier because they had to mass. It was almost going bad, so they have to mass that. So they overseason, they overcompensate.
Yeah, but I will happily take all those seasonings on my fresh ingredients as well. You know, I married a lovely lady who uses all of them all the time when she cooks.
People is Creole and Cajun.
And I enjoy them very much. I am from, a city in Louisiana. I was born in South Baton Rouge, so
my folks is from the country.
A lot of more Creole dishes.
My folks be eating
turtle. My family is from Memphis, Tennessee, so
turtle soup.
They're not usually cooking these items, these dishes, but that's what was available to eat when I was very small. And we moved to Memphis and we ate the regular untraceable Negro African American dishes that you can get. So I like and all of it. April cooks both of them, and I am a happy camper.
It's crazy because it's really fucked up how Black people can't trace it. Most of us can't trace it, but obviously, you guys know that a lot of the New Orleans was part of France, or
it was colonized by French
part
people. Of the Louisiana Purchase.
So a lot of the cooking techniques are the same, especially in baking. I don't know anything about that shit. I don't bake, but if you've ever had what is it, like the little donut? I'm blanking on the name. Beignet. Look at the name. Most of that shit can be traced back to
Well, that's what Creole is,
France,
right?
Yeah.
Speaking Creole, they call it a
mixture.
Broken French.
It's French, it's African, a little bit of Spanish. It's broken. But all the cooking techniques, most of them, they are pretty similar to
mean, but
French
you know,
pastry
they have
chefs
put a
and
little,
stuff like that.
little twist.
We got to put a little flavor on our shit.
Because, you know, you can get crepes and shit if you go to New Orleans.
Yeah. It's almost done, guys. It looks so good. Yeah.
Look at you tearing up shit in here.
Yours opened. Mine didn't open. I think I overstuffed yours.
Well, you didn't close it.
But we're going to plate in a minute. I'm going to show you guys how it looks. And I know Tony's hungry and I'm hungry and we're going to eat. We're going to eat. But if I ever do bake, like, I'm really going to try to do, like, the hard French pastry chef type route and drive myself fucking insane. But if I do it, I'm going to do it big. But it ain't going to happen no time soon. I'm just letting y'all know.
Jamie says, thank you for that. Very helpful. Yeah,
when I learn how to bake, it's over for y'all.
Pulled this together for the Chicago Museum, the Beer Culture Summit. We had this discussion as well, giving the history of blackening and stuff as part of our session.
Yeah.
In that summit, we did pretty much this. April, what did you cook? Oh, Cajun pasta.
I made
Cajun chicken pasta.
Cream-based Cajun pasta. It was bomb too.
Chicken pasta. So
and I blackened the chicken. That's why
we talked about the difference between Creole and Cajun and the history of blackening as told by, you know, our own ancestors. People give credit to a guy, but
yeah, colonizer. Okay, y'all. So I just want to show you how they look out the oven. So we'll go ahead and plate these up. I forgot which one. Oh, yeah, yours are the ones that are open. I was going to say I forgot which ones are yours. But yeah, so there's some dude that they give everything that I researched, because when Tony told me about it, I was like, he didn't invent nothing. That dude came out I think he came out like in the 70s or 80s.
People were saying the 80s, and even my mom, who was from Memphis, she moved to Louisiana. My parents did in the 80s, and she was like, that's not right, because that shit was already on the menus when we would go to restaurants. But the history of blackening comes from people not having access to refrigeration. Of course, salt was used as a preservative. I think everyone knows that. But when meat was going bad, when you got poor cuts of meat, when you got, you know, leftover things that might have already been a bit old, you put additional seasoning on it to mask any of the flavors or the funk from your meat not being fresh. So people put all that seasoning on it to blacken it.
And see, and this motherfucker, you know, no disrespect to his kinfolk, but imposter ass sitting up here talking about he invented something.
I don't know if he said that. People are giving him, he's dead.
He taking the smoke. Okay, I'm sorry. You sit up there, take something from the country, get it to the city, and then act like you have something to do with it. If you don't have several fucking seats. I hope my granny's up there cussing him.
Oh, in the heaven?
Yeah. Tell him, Granny. All right, let me take a picture, and then I'm going to show you guys.
But I did
a whole twirl, y'all. Y'all saw me twirl. But yeah, people forever taking stuff and trying to act like.
But that blackened chicken pasta was I'm waiting on the next one.
Baby, oh, you know what? I should take a picture with the beer in a minute, but I get my picture because every time we show the food, the picture will be looking horrible.
Okay.
Excuse us while we act like millennials real quick.
Act like I am a millennial.
I'm not.
Are you 200?
I'm not claiming. I'm not a boomer or a millennial.
Except you're a millennial.
I'm not. I don't claim us. We be acting foolish as hell.
Look at you trying to other yourself from people.
Everybody else do it.
No. Look, damn it. Jamie is typing ha 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 in her Gen X.
All right, boom.
Arch says, I don't claim, quote unquote, us.
I don't claim us either.
I'm leaning all the way into everything I am. Millennial, black, gay, trans, all of it.
Acting all kind of ignorant.
All of it. Leaning all the way the fuck in.
You want to eat yours with a fork, or are you?
Is it hot?
It's hot, but not hot. Like, I'm eating my shit with.
Can I bite it?
Yeah. So, we are done. Those took about, I want to say, 10 minutes.
In the oven?
Yeah. How you feel? How you feel? How you feel? How you feel? 25 sitting on 25.
The more cheese you put in this, the more
I cut it open for you guys to see.
malt backbone you're gonna need for this beer. But mine doesn't have that much cheese.
Tony doesn't like that much cheese, so I'll show you the inside of mine because mine has more stuff. So you got your bacon, sausage, eggs, cheese. I have done it like a Philly cheesesteak. Like I got shaved slices of beef, onion, bell pepper, and some Swiss cheese and mushroom. But she wouldn't eat that because that's too much going on in one pocket for my babe. So
I told you, neurological divergence. Everything in here pretty much has the same texture, similar texture. I can fuck with it.
But for those of you that work, I have made these like on a Sunday.
Oh, Jason says he's taking off. Thanks for coming, Jason.
Thank you,
we appreciate
Jason.
you coming. We'll definitely let you know when the teas drop. We're getting a new vendor and working with them, so we'll be announcing that soon. Be on the lookout for that. Pre-orders.
Yeah, pre-orders coming soon, y'all. But like I was saying, I made these like on a Sunday, and they'll keep if you just wrap them in a towel or even parchment paper and just like heat them up in the morning. Easy breakfast. I used to do this a lot when I used to work, so I used to eat these in the car.
When you say towel, you mean paper towel, right? Or as our friends across the pond say, kitchen roll. What? In the UK, or at least Philippa, says kitchen roll when she means paper towel.
Oh, that's brand new. Okay.
Toilet tissue is toilet roll, and paper towel is kitchen roll.
Makes sense. I just don't get the whole fries and chip shit.
Chips are French fries. Crisps are potato chips.
I didn't get that because I wanted a burger.
They call potato chips crisps.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, yeah. They're bomb. You like them?
Didn't you say I haven't fucked this whole thing up?
Super easy. Cheap as hell. This whole breakfast costs under fucking $15. Super cheap.
I mean, how many people does it serve for under $15?
2. Me and you.
No, I mean, but if somebody wanted to make this for a family of 4,
then you
what's the scale up?
You just have to double it. Not even like I would even say you have to double it because I had leftover. I have leftover sausage and I have leftover eggs. You know, I'm not good with numbers. I don't know. You just have to buy extra.
How many more of these can you make with the sausage you have?
About 5.
So I need to double this, the crust. Really?
Yeah, and the ingredients you don't have to double some. Because I have leftover.
So 1 more roll of Pillsbury crust.
Pretty much, yeah. Super cheap. And you can do the savory. You can make like pizza theme one, put pepperoni, cheese, Italian seasoning. I've done that before. You can make sweet. I put fruit in these with a little bit of cinnamon and sugar and butter. Crescent rolls are fucking great if you're lazy like me. I like to cook from scratch, but sometimes quick shit works.
I'm going to tell y'all that the one she's eating, she put both of these on the plate at the same time. I thought they were both mine, and I would have been mad as hell if I had bit into that.
There was egg.
I would have been unhappy with that.
She doesn't like boiled eggs, but it would have been weird for me to cut up a boiled egg and put this in this, so that's weird. But
Jamie says Daniel is now getting a request. It seems pretty straightforward if you can brown meat.
Jamie, like I'm telling you, you can do so much. The ones that I like besides these the most are the sweet ones. Like if you like apple pie.
This one mine?
Saute,
This one mine?
Yeah. Saute some apples and cinnamon and sugar. Wait till it cools down. Stuff it with that. I've done it with cherries. You can do it with strawberries.
So you make dessert ones also.
Telling you, crescent rolls are the easiest fucking quick meal ever. And it's cheap as shit.
Oh, yeah. Shit, you should have cooked for a family of 4 because I could eat like 4, not 2 or 3 more.
Yeah, y'all. Today I didn't keep y'all on too long. 1 hour and 14 minutes. I'm getting better. Because we used to be on here for 2 hours. So I'm getting better.
The fact that you were on here for 2 hours and people stay on here engaging for 2 hours.
I appreciate y'all.
They want to be on here or I don't like us enough or feel bad for us enough that they stay.
Right, feel bad. I know y'all got shit to do and it's the holiday season, so I try to hurry it the fuck up. That's why I haven't been talking as much. I know y'all have stuff to do. And I appreciate y'all supporting us.
Art says best part of ham pies, in his opinion, is eating the leftover filling. Yeah, I would eat it out the bowl, but I guarantee you April's going to find something else to do with that and cook. So I'm not going to touch it so I don't get in trouble.
I'm thinking about making some egg bites for myself for this week. Or some breakfast casserole. But yeah.
Yeah, April will probably eat this while I'm at work. Make something for herself with it.
Don't nothing go to waste in this house. I'll remix the fuck
I wouldn't
out of
have. I would have eaten it, but I don't want to get in trouble.
You have more.
But yeah. So, in the interest of getting people doing what they got to do on this Sunday, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Black and Soul, spelled like this. BLAQ, the word and soul, SOUL. Follow us on or subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is Black and Soul, the same as this. BLAQ, AND, SOUL. Subscribe to our Patreon, same thing.
We're gonna have a special giveaway for people that subscribe to everything. So
yeah, so subscribe to our Patreon. You can subscribe for as little as $5 a month. It helps pay for all this stuff that April is putting together.
To be greedy.
Normally, if she's not cooking this in the morning, I'm drinking a protein shake or something like this, so it helps pay for the extra meal that we wouldn't normally be.
And before I get slander, the weekend is my time off. I don't usually cook on the weekend. That's my day off. Everybody get day off.
But yeah, hit us up. DMs are open. Anything you want to see for Sunday brunch going forward. Next week on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, we will be doing tasting. That is going to be on our YouTube channel, the Black and Soul YouTube channel. We'll put out more information on that on our social media. But April is going to be trying some holiday beers. I'm going to be drinking them with her. And she is going to tell us what she thinks and what gets the drain pour of all the holiday beers that we end up trying.
I get a nice stout.
So
I just want
to answer Jamie's questions. The Christmas and holiday beers are
just want a stout or say something.
This coming Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern on the Black and Soul YouTube channel. We're going to curate a decent list, probably try to get a good range of different holiday styles. So we're going to get April trying some of those and seeing what she likes and doesn't like.
Gag reflex is basically what she's doing.
Next time, have Tony bake and April choose the beers.
Boom!
I'm not comfortable baking on camera yet. I'm not that good yet, Rudy.
Who said that? Yes.
I'm not that good
yet.
Rudy. Once I figure out what the fuck I'm doing, because the shit y'all see is after I've tried it 2 or 3 times.
That's true.
So y'all.
Tony is a perfectionist. She has thrown away a whole fucking batch of cookies because they didn't look right. She's a perfectionist, so.
No, flat cookies are disrespectful. Like either your butter was too hot or you didn't use enough flour. They should have a little curve, a convex shape at the top of a cookie.
I was trying to eat them and she threw them away. But
Arch wants to know what April thinks of Shof Nisi. I've been drinking. I can't be pronouncing shit like that. But yeah, whatever that is that Arch says that he wants to know what April thinks of. We'll look and we'll Google that to figure out what that is. But yeah, join us on our YouTube channel next Saturday, this coming Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern. We're going to try holiday beers. April's going to decide what gets the drain pour. We'll have a poll on Twitter. Shoof nice. Oh, I don't know what that is.
She said, oh.
He's giving me the pronunciation. I've never heard anyone say that, so I have to look up what that is.
I'm going to text you, Arch.
I'm going to learn something. We're all going to learn. It's an educational program.
Anyway, y'all, thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for interacting with us and supporting us. We love you.
Yeah, and we will see some of y'all next week when we try the beers. Enjoy your Sunday. Have a good day.
Bye, y'all. You like that?